I think we're good. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check, check, check. Check, check. Checking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're live from Minnetonka High School. I think we're good. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check, check, check. Check, check. Checking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're live from Minnetonka High School.
Minnetonka High School for the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Section 6 AAA Team Tournament. Minnetonka Skippers want to welcome the Eden Prairie Eagles and the Hopkins Royals. Before we begin, put your hands together for a big thank you to all the volunteers, staff, athletes, families, for all their hard work to allow our athletes to enjoy their sports with their families tonight. Please rise. And for all the veterans from hundreds of years ago to the men and women of today, of our fire, first responders, law enforcement, and our amazing military men and women around the world who serve to protect us and give us freedom. Let's all listen to the beautiful words and the tribute to all of them and our American flag, the land of the free and the home of the brave, sung by Chantel Dominique. Good luck, wrestlers.
Yeah, there's always a delay. You're
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Section 6 AAA Team Tournament, where we have the Hopkins Royals, Eden Prairie Eagles, wrestling in our first quarterfinal round at 5 p.m. And then at 6:30, the winner of Hopkins and Eden Prairie will be wrestling Minnetonka. So up first, we're going to have Hopkins and Eden Prairie. Can you turn it down a little bit? I'm getting... Oh, yep.
where's the yeah, where's the matches? Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay.
That's...
You have Eden Prairie scored as red? I will, yeah. Perfect, thank you. Is this where we check in? So it's actually live that way. And
Matt Meisner.
All right, wrestling first at 106 pounds. For Hopkins, a ninth grader, Elijah Sattler. And wrestling for your Eden Prairie Eagles, eighth grader, Zach Wiseman. Wiseman in tights, has double hooks, takes Sattler right down, 2 points. Oh, ref calls out of time. Looks like there is some confusion with the clock. Wiseman covers. Wiseman with a quick trap on the right arm. Wiseman has that far arm locked, brought back. Looks like he's going to try to. Wiseman right now working on that near side arm bar, trying to get a bar and then bringing it back cross body. Looks like he's trying to tilt him, gets a tilt. Sattler tries to spin out of it. Both wrestlers in a scramble position. Wiseman back up on top. To the top position. Wiseman going back after that arm again. Trying to go across body with that. Six Sattler's trying to get the near side wrist. Trying to tuck that in. He's going to run the bar and wrist. Sattler goes over. Getting near fall for Wiseman. And a big pin. 1 minute and 44 seconds.
At 106, winner by fall, Zachary Wiseman.
Zach Wiseman. Big pin. Your Eden Prairie Eagles, after one match, are up 6-0. And then wrestling at 113 pounds from Hopkins. He's going to forfeit. And Justice Bates, a 7th grader, is going to get the win. And wrestling at 120, Ayub Muhammad, a 12th grader, gets a forfeit. And then at the end of 120 pounds, Eden Prairie Eagles team score 12, Hopkins 6. Now wrestling at 126 pounds from Hopkins, a 10th grader, Ty Schmidt, and his opponent from Eden Prairie, Tanner Swanson. Swanson's a 10th grader. Swanson goes behind, picks him up, brings Schmidt back down to the mat. Right away going to that far side wrist. Trying to do a power half. Swanson riding him hard. Swanson's trying to get that near side wrist back from Eden Prairie. Swanson's working for that bar. Swanson from Eden Prairie working that bar. Gets that going for that near side wrist. Going to run that bar and wrist again. Brings that arm out. Schmidt rolls through. No near fall given. One point escape Schmidt. 2 seconds left in the first period. And then at the end of the first period, Eden Prairie's Tanner Swanson 2, Hopkins Ty Schmidt 1. Oh, bet that we'll do it, huh? Swanson goes down. Schmidt covered. Swanson with a beautiful escape. Score is now Swanson from Eden Prairie 3, Schmidt from Hopkins 1. Swanson heavy on the head. Swanson taps ahead, goes for that near side single. Trying to hip over. Schmidt's trying to stop him. Ty Schmidt from Hopkins trying to stop him. He's grabbing his own leg. Schmidt's still working hard. Scrambling. Scramble. And they're going to give 2 points to Schmidt. Schmidt's going far crossbody on Swanson. Schmidt's got him, Swanson flattened out. Schmidt's trying to get him to come over. Swanson's looking to come out the back door from Eden Prairie. Schmidt's got putting in the double legs, flattens him back out. Hard cross face by Schmidt. Schmidt's trying to tilt him. Eden Prairie Eagles, Tanner Swanson on the bottom. Hopkins, Ty Schmidt up on top. Schmidt still has that left leg in. Swanson's trying to get out. Swanson's grabbing that far foot, trying to sit out. Come right back to the neutral position. And then at the end of the second period, we got a tie score between Hopkins, Ty Schmidt, and Eden Prairie's Tanner Swanson. Swanson's third period's going to go both up. Both wrestlers feeling each other out. Schmidt goes to tap the left knee of Swanson. Ty's coming under hooks, trying to go 2-on-1. Big, nice, deep double by Swanson. Trying to pick up Schmidt. Goes down. 2 points. And it looks like we're going to get a class big call on Swanson also. Technical violation, 1 point. Score now. Tanner Swanson from Eden Prairie 5. Hopkins, Ty Schmidt 4. Swanson's trying to tuck in. 2-on-1 on that far side wrist. Schmidt trying to get out. Circles out. No points given. Swanson takes him right back down. Swanson's now working on that far arm. Trying to crossbody it. Trying to do. Swanson pulling him back onto the mat. 45 seconds left in the third period. Tanner Swanson from Eden Prairie is winning 5-4 over Hopkins' Ty Schmidt. Schmidt's trying to get up. Swanson's trying to spin back around, grabbing that near side ankle. Schmidt's got his hand on the far side leg. Both wrestlers on the edge of the mat. Both guys working really hard. Oh, out of bounds. No points given. Got 13 seconds left in the third period. Tanner Swanson from Eden Prairie's up 5-4 over Hopkins' Ty Schmidt. Looks like the referees or the coach didn't agree with no points there. Having a little discussion. All right, after a coach and referee discussion, wrestlers are back. Ty Schmidt from Hopkins in the down position. Tanner Swanson on top, covers. Tanner Swanson goes to that ankle right away. Ty Schmidt's trying to get up. 8 seconds left. Tanner Swanson's riding him hard. 2-1. And at the end of the match, Tanner Swanson wins 5-4 over Hopkins' Ty Schmidt. Now wrestling at 132 pounds from Hopkins, Cyprin Whitham, a 9th grader, against Eden Prairie's Jack Surprise, a junior. Surprise in on a shot. Whitham sprawls to come back to center. Surprise with 2-point takedown. Right away going to that far side wrist. Trying to flatten him down. Out of bounds. With him from Hopkins in the bottom position. Surprise going to cover. Blows the whistle. Surprise goes to that ankle. Trying to pick him up. Has that near side wrist. Trying to get that near side arm out. He's got it out. Witham says no, thank you. Brick goes back. Surprise goes right back to it. He's got that claw ride going also on with the opposite ham. Surprise trying to tilt him here. Witham goes back down to his belly. Surprise has that arm connected in between the legs, going for a tilt. He's got him tilted, and we're getting back points. We got 3 near fall. And at the end of the first period, Eden Prairie's Jack Surprise 5, Hopkins, Cyprin, Witham 0. Surprise from Eden Prairie is going to defer. Hopkins Witham is going to go up on top. Surprise is set on the bottom. Witham covers. Ooh. Caution on red on Eden Prairie's Jack Surprise. full start. With him covers. Surprise with a quick stand up. And switches it down to a switch. He's got that leg. Now he's trying to go get a tilt here. He's going cross body. That far shoulder with the arm. And we start getting back points here, or swipes. And we got 5 swipes. Three, near fall for Surprise. Now he's going right back to a modified near side cradle. Puts with him right to his back. And Surprise with a pin, 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Jack Surprise from Eden Prairie. Now wrestling at 138 pounds for Hopkins, an 8th grader, Mark Gonzalez, and his opponent, a 10th grader from Eden Prairie, Lincoln Bonney. Both wrestlers in the neutral position, both trying to feel each other out here. Gonzalez trying to get 2-on-1. Tries to take a shot at that outside single. He's in on it. 2 takedown. Gonzalez from Hopkins. Bonney. Looked like he was trying to do a switch and they go out of bounds. Back to the center. Bonney's down from Eden Prairie. Gonzalez covers up on top. Looks like Gonzalez is trying to tilt him. Gonzalez tilts him, gets some back points. Near fall, Gonzalez. Bonney trying to stand up. Gonzalez brings him right back down. Oh, looks like we're going to get a technical violation for a locked hands against Gonzalez from Hopkins. Bonney trying to stand up. Still trying to create separation. We're in the neutral position. 1 point Gonzalez for Lincoln Bond from Eden Prairie. Scored right now with 20 seconds left in the first period. Hopkins, Mark Gonzalez 4. Eden Prairie's Lincoln Bonney 2. Gonzalez has that wrist in the head. Bonney kind of has the same thing. And at the end of the first period, Mark Gonzalez leading 4-2 over Eden Prairie's Lincoln Bonney. Bonney in the down position. Gonzalez covers. Bonney trying to stand up, fighting with those hands. Still fighting. Gonzalez takes Bonney back down. Bonney back, trying to stand back up. Bonney creates separation. Big hip toss. Does he get it? Steps over for Bonney. Right back over. Bonney's trying to get him. He's going to reset. Goes back 2 points. Score is tied 4-4 right now. Bonney is trying to get him down. Flatten him out. Grabbing that leg, trying to tilt him. It's going to go far our hand over here. all the way to the opposite shoulder, trying to give him a tilt. Gonzalez is flat on his stomach. Gonzalez trying to work his way back up to his base. Bonnie says no, thank you. He's trying to get a tilt here. Return Gonzalez. Gonzalez is fighting hard not to go. Bonnie from Eden Prairie brings out his arm to try to crawl farther. Trying to get him to go. Gonzalez back to his base. Trying to stand up. Great separation. No points. Get 1 point escape given. Gonzalez from Hopkins 5. Bonnie from Eden Prairie 4. And the end of the second period. Green's choice. Green's going to take neutral or both up. Gonzalez tries to get that 2-on-1 on that wrist. Bonnie's for a quick single. Tries to break him down. Bonnie needs to crawl up. Gonzalez sprawling. Still sprawling. Going for a crossface. Spins around. 2 points. Gonzalez now has 7. Bonnie from Eden Prairie has 4. Gonzalez has that cradle locked. Gets Bonnie to go back. Bonnie breaks out of it. No point. Ooh, looks like you got those swipes. Got 2 swipes, but nothing. 1 minute left in the third period. Hopkins, Mark Gonzalez 7, Eden Prairie's Lincoln Bonnie 4. Bonnie puts it back down. Gonzalez brings it back down. Bonnie from Eden Prairie on the bottom. Brings that right leg up, trying to stand up. Gonzalez from Hopkins trying to chop that near side arm. Bonnie working those hands. Oh! 2-point reversal. 10 seconds left in the match. Score, Mark Gonzalez from Hopkins 7. Eden Prairie's Lincoln Bonnie 6. 5 seconds. And there you go, folks, at 138 pounds. Mark Gonzalez defeats Lincoln Bonnie 7-6. And now wrestling, 145 pounds. From Hopkins, Patrick Kabusa, freshman, and his opponent from Eden Prairie, and a junior, Gianni Cosi. Both wrestlers coming out. Kabusa's trying to get that 2-on-1, taps head, goes for a double. Nothing. Cosi counters. Kabusa with a nice takedown. Working on that far arm. Kabusa's trying to tilt him. He's got that arm trapped. Coaches are yelling to him, run it the other way. Cosi's trying to work back up to his base. Trying to sit, Nothing there. Kabusa's goes for a crossface. Cozy's got that leg. Kabusa tries to hip him over. Back into the neutral position. One escape, Cozy. Big throw from Kabusa to Cozy's back. Kabusa from Hopkins. Oh, out of bounds. 2 near fall for Kabusa. Cozy's going to go in the bottom position. Kabusa is going to cover. Right away, Cozy tries to stand up. Kabusa lets him go. Score is Hopkins, Kabusa 6. Cozy from Eden Prairie 2. Cozy's got that 2-on-1 on the far arm. Trying to get that single leg for Cozy. Kabusa fights him off. Now Cozy's got the underhooks. Kabusa tries to do an inside trip to a single. And at the end of the first period, Hopkins, Patrick Kabusa 6. Eden Prairie's Gianni Cozy 2. We're at 145 pounds of this quarterfinal round for 6 AAA team tournament. Kabusa down, Cozy going to cover. Kabusa tries to stand up, Cozy stops his stand up. Cozy's got that far arm. Kabusa's trying to spin out. Cozy says no thank you, brings him right back down to the mat. Kabusa trying to stand up. Cozy says nope. Cozy's got that arm. Oh! Kabusa with a big arm throw. Gonna go for a chin drop. It's not there. It goes to a cradle. Goes reset. Kabusa from Hopkins going after that near side arm. Trying to go up and over. Does he get him to go? Got Gianni Cozy to go to his back. We got 1 minute left in the second period, so we got a lot of time left in this match. Kabusa's working hard here, trying to get Cozy flat on the ground. Kabusa's working, still trying to get Cozy to flatten out. Patrick changes it up. Ten seconds left in the period number 2. Wow. Nice job by Cozy, fighting off his back for almost that whole second period. That's going to be exhausting. Cozy's going to go neutral. Kabusa from Hopkins is up 11-2 over Cozy from Eden Prairie. This is our 145-pound match. Both wrestlers are coming out. Cozy's being aggressive. Cozy's still got a lot of energy, a lot of juice left into him. One point green. It's like 1 point green, unnecessary roughness. 12-2. Kabusa's kind of head tapping. Big double leg on Cozy. Gets two. Takedown on Cozy right away. Takes Cozy to his back. Cozy's fighting off again. Cozy gets off his back. And at 145 pounds, Hopkins Patrick Kabusa. 17, Gianni Cozy, 2. And now wrestling at 152 pounds. From Hopkins, Jack Borkin, a senior, and his opponent, also a senior, ranked number 4 in the state, Bryce Daigle. Daigle with a quick takedown. He's going to drag him back on the mat. Going to do it again, comes back, brings him. Right away, Daigle's looking to get some back points. Trying to get a tilt there. Daigle right goes with the hip toss. And pins Borkin from Hopkins. Bryce Daigle from Eden Prairie. 49 seconds. Now wrestling at 160 pounds. And at 160 pounds, Ja'Cory Bates from Eden Prairie receives a forfeit. Hang on 1 second. Who is it? Hey! Oh! Hey!
Al. So Amir's not on the list?
Amir isn't on the list?
I'm going to run someone else?
Nobody else on the list. He's on the sheet, so I don't know why he's not there.
Can they enter him? Can they enter a person?
That's all you can do. That's all you can do. For some reason, Amir's not on the list.
On the track list. All right, now wrestling at 170 pounds. From Hopkins, a junior, Amir Mansour, and his opponent from Eden Prairie, a 10th grader, Tommy Pedersen. It's Amir.
Okay.
Amir and Tommy.
Mansour?
Yep, Mansour. Tommy with the shot from Eden Prairie. Amir is trying to bring him down, spins around for a quick 2 points for Hopkins Mansour. Amir Mansour is going for injury? Injury time. So, injury time. Here it looks like they're working on Tommy Pedersen from Eden Prairie. All right, here we go. We're going back. Tommy Pedersen tries to stand up. Mansour from Hopkins is going for the trip, trying to bring him back down. Let's go. No clasping. Mansour trying to stand up again. Mansour brings him back to the mat, trying to get. Tommy's trying to come the backside with that switch. Doesn't get it. Mansour brings him back down. Mansour is going for that bar. Gets that arm back. Mansour's got that right leg trapped. Tommy Pedersen goes to stand up. Out of bounds. Pedersen's going to be in the down position from Eden Prairie. Caution on green, Mansour. Looks like he had his hand a little too deep. Goes to try to chop that arm. Pedersen goes to stand up. One escape, Pedersen. With 20 seconds left in the first period, Mansour from Hopkins, 2. Pedersen from Eden Prairie, 1. Both wrestlers feeling each other out up in the top position. Tommy Pedersen does an arm drag to a single. He's got that leg. He tries to dump him. No points given. Time was up. No points given. Time was up. Mansour from Hopkins defers. Tommy Pedersen's going to go in the bottom position to start off the second period. Mansour takes Pedersen back down, comes back with a big crossface. Now he's working on trying to get that wrist. Mansour is trying to get it. Pedersen comes, knee slides back to the stand-up position, out of bounds. No points given. Pedersen from Eden Prairie goes back into the bottom position. Mansour is covered. Tommy tries to stand up right away. Tommy gets 1 point escape. Mansour snaps him down. Oh, Mansour pulls Pedersen right back on top of him. Pedersen's trying to get that 6 points in the pin. And a big pin for Tommy Pedersen from Eden Prairie in 3 minutes and 26 seconds. And at 182 for Hopkins, they are open. And Julian Berg is going to get the forfeit. And then at 195 for Hopkins. Landon Bowie. And then at 195 pounds, Hopkins is going to forfeit. And London Bowie, 10th grader from Eden Prairie, gets that forfeit.
Wrestling at 220.
Now wrestling at 220 pounds.
From Hopkins, R.J. Post.
From Eden Prairie, Luke Bouchard. And from Hopkins, a senior, ranked number 1 in the state, RJ Chikolis. Chikolis takes down Bouchard right away. One escape, Bouchard. Chikolis right away coming out with that 2-on-1. Chikolis down for that low near side single. 2 points takedown. Chikolis. Chikolis keeping Bouchard flat. Got that near side wrist. He's trying to get both those wrists and sucking them in. Bouchard gets his near side arm free. Chikolis is hooking that far side leg, bringing him back down. And at the end of the first period, Hopkins RJ Chikolis 4, Eden Prairie's Luke Bouchard 1. Chikolis is going to go down in the bottom position. Bouchard covers. Chikolis goes quick stand up, gets out, 1 point escape. 5-1 in favor of Chikolis from Hopkins. Chikolis with a nice pass by. Brings down Bouchard down to the mat. Keeps that legs, trying to elevate him. He's going for that near side bar, lets it go. Bouchard's trying to brace against that near side leg on Chikolis. Wrestling on the outside of the mat and out of bounds. Eden Prairie's Bouchard's going to go back down. Oh. Chikolis from Hopkins going to let him up. Chikolis 2-on-1 on that near side. Bouchard's out, got it. Wrist control. Chikolis clears those arms with this single. Steps over. Bouchard's still battling. Chikolis working his way up to the head. Getting swipes is Chikolis from Hopkins. 20 seconds left in the second period. Chikolis switches it up to a headlock. He's got that thing tight. Oh, and a pin by RJ Chikolis from Eden Prairie in 3 minutes and 52 seconds. So at the end of 220 pounds, Eden Prairie 51, Hopkins 20 for team score. And at heavyweight, winner by forfeit, Eden Prairie, Will Sather.
Next up, Minnetonka versus Eden Prairie.
So recap of our first duel in our quarterfinal round here at Minnetonka, where the number 3 seeded Eden Prairie Eagles wrestled number 6 Hopkins. So to start off the match, Zach Wiseman from Eden Prairie came out with a big pin in 1 minute and 44 seconds over Sattler from Hopkins. Then at 113 pounds, Hopkins forfeited to Justice Bates. Then at 120 pounds, Ayub Muhammad from Hopkins forfeit. Then at 126 pounds, Eden Prairie's Tanner Swanson defeated Ty Schmitz 5-4. Then at 132 pounds, Jack Surprise with a win over Cyprin Witham. Then at 138 pounds, Hopkins, Mark Gonzalez beat Lincoln Bonney from Eden Prairie 7-6. 145 pounds, Hopkins, Patrick Kabusa defeated Gianni Cozy 17-2. Then at 152 pounds, Eden Prairie's Bryce Daigle came out with a pin over Jack Borkin from Hopkins in 49 seconds. Then at 160 pounds, Ja'Cory Bates gets a forfeit. 170 pounds, Amir Mansour and Tommy Johnson from Eden Prairie. Tommy Johnson ends up pinning Amir Mansour in 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Then at 182 pounds, Julian Berg gets a forfeit. 195 pounds, London Bowie gets a forfeit. Then at 220 pounds, R.J. Chocolis pins Luke Bouchard in 3 minutes and 52 seconds. And then at heavyweight, Will Sather gets a forfeit. So Eden Prairie ends up winning that first duel. Now our next duel, semifinal round in 6 AAA team tournament, is going to be Eden Prairie Eagles versus your Minnetonka Skippers. Next round's supposed to start around 6:30, so we're going to take a little break, and we'll see you back then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get ready, get started here. We got our coaches and captains out at center. Got Coach Josh Fry from Minnetonka and Gabe Schumacher from Minnetonka. And Coach Bates from Eden Prairie along with Bryce Daigle from Eden Prairie. Tonight's match is between your Eden Prairie Eagles and your Minnetonka Skippers. This is the semifinal round for team section. Winner of this match is going to be able to go wrestle on Saturday. Looks like we're waiting for the referees. And we'll be back. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back in business. The referees are in the house. Once again, this is our championship match for semifinal round for Section 6 AAA team tournament. Eden Prairie versus your Minnetonka Skippers. Coach Fry and Gabe Schumacher out center of the map for Minnetonka. Coach Bates and Bryce Daigle on the center mat for Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie wins the toss, it looks like. And it looks like we're getting ready to go. Now wrestling at 106 pounds from Eden Prairie, and the 8th grader, Zach Weissman, and his opponent from Minnetonka, a 9th grader, Charlie Palm. All right, wrestlers are set, shaking hands, and we're off. Minnetonka in the blue and black singlet. Eden Prairie in the black and red. Charlie Palm's got that front headlock, trying to spin around. 2 points. Palm from Minnetonka. Palm working on that near side wrist right away. Weissman brings his arms out, gets his wrist back. Palm goes right back to that wrist. Palm's working on that far half. And the ref's going to call him out of bounds. Charlie Palm from Minnetonka is up 2-0 over Zach Weissman. Palm covers. Weissman tries to stand up. Palm brings him and returns him right back to the mat. Palm's going after that bar arm near side right away. Wrist. Oh, he's got the half and a bar. Brings Weissman over. And a big pin. 1 minute and 3 seconds for Charlie Palm. Now wrestling at 113 pounds. From Eden Prairie, a 7th grader, Justice Bates, and his opponent from Minnetonka, Junior, Michael Giovinco. Giovinco with the shot, spins by. Giovinco trying to get that near side bar. He's got that arm trap, trying to tilt. Bates trying to work back up to his base. Giovinco looked like he was going to try tilting on there. Bates is working. Giovinco releases, takes him back down again. Looks like he's going for a tilt. Getting swipes. Got the 5 swipes. 3 near fall Giovinco. Giovinco's winning 7-1 over Justice Bates. Giovinco trying to get that wrist in half. Justice Bates countering. Justice trying to stand up. Giovinco's got the near side cradle. Can he get him out? Doesn't look like he's going to get him. And at the end of the first period, Michael Giovinco from Minnetonka 7, Eden Prairie's Justin Bates 1. Looks like we're going to go in the neutral position here to start off the second period. Giovinco with a quick shot, ankle pick, brings Bates down. Scores now 9-1. Giovinco trying to get that arm, working on that far side arm. Giovinco trying to pick him up and turn him. Just Bates stays on his stomach. Giovinco trying to suck in that far side arm, switches it over. Giovinco, the cross face, cross body. Giovinco's got that near side bar. It's going to try to tilt. Got 25 seconds left in the second period. Giovinco trying to tilt Bates again. Giovinco from Minnetonka in the blue, Bates in the black. And then at the end of period number 2, Giovinco from Minnetonka 9, Bates from Eden Prairie 1. Bates is going to go in the down position. Giovinco's going to let him up. One escape. Bates scores now 9-2 in favor of Giovinco from Minnetonka. Bates in deep on that single. Giovinco busted him down. Bates coming back again. Giovinco looking for the banana splits. Gets a 5 count. Oh, and a pin for Giovinco. 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Winner by fall, 113, Michael Giovinco.
Giovinco wins over Bates. And at 120 pounds, Eden Prairie is open, receiving a bye for Minnetonka, Corey Jose. Now wrestling at 126 pounds, from Eden Prairie, Tanner Swanson. And wrestling for your Minnetonka Skippers at junior, Peter Barrett. Swanson from Eden Prairie is a sophomore. Shot by Swanson. Comes back up. Barrett in deep on a double leg. 2 takedown. Barrett's going to go for a try to get those near fall right off the bat. No near fall given. Barrett's got that up far side 2-on-1, bringing him back. Spins right through. Barrett gets a 5 count. 3 near fall for Barrett. Now he's coming right back to crossface. Looks like he's trying to go into a cradle. And they're out of bounds. Swanson goes back to his stomach. Swanson tried to stand up. Barrett brings him back down to the mat. Barrett's got the left far side leg hooked. Working on that 2-on-1 on the far side wrist. Now trying to get a half. Barrett on top for Minnetonka in the blue. Tanner Swanson from Eden Prairie in the black on the bottom. Barrett looks like he's going for a cradle. He's got that cradle. And a big pin for Peter Barrett. 1 minute and 35 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. 25 seconds. Or 35? Now wrestling at 132 pounds. A junior, Jack Surprise, and his opponent from Minnetonka, senior, Alex Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy heavy on the head. Both wrestlers testing each other out, looking, seeing what they're going to do here. Shaughnessy with a 2-on-1. Swanson says no, or Surprise says no, thank you. Both wrestlers tied, release from each other. Both wrestlers trying to get that inside tie and wrist control. Shaughnessy's heavy on the head and they release. Circling. Shaughnessy heavy on the head. Surprise is going for that 2-on-1 on the far side arm. No points so far. 10 seconds left in the first period. Shaughnessy heavy on the head with Surprise. Shaughnessy goes for a double. And nothing. No points given. At the end of the first period, score 0-0 between Minnetonka's Alex Shaughnessy and Eden Prairie's Jack Surprise. Shaughnessy is going to take the down position. Surprise is going to cover. Caution on green. Shaughnessy set on the bottom. Surprise covers. Surprise grabs that ankle right away. Going for the... Alex stands up. Shaughnessy. Oh, kicks out that leg. Shaughnessy gets 1 point escape. Shaughnessy from Minnetonka, 1. Surprise from Eden Prairie, 0. Just started the second period. with Shaughnessy getting a quick escape. Surprise wrist control to an arm drag. Back up to the neutral position, both wrestlers. Shaughnessy heavy on the head. Surprise has that near side. Near side 2-on-1. Heavy on the head by Surprise. Both wrestlers separate, come back to the center. Shaughnessy from Minnetonka is up 1-0 over Jack Surprise from Eden Prairie. Shaughnessy takes a shot. He's trying to suck it in deep here. Surprise is making it hard. He brings him right back. Surprise got his leg out. 2, takedown, Surprise. 23 seconds left in the second period. Surprise working on that far side arm. Ooh, calling potentially dangerous. So we're going to start over in the referee's position here. We've got 15 seconds left in the second period. Surprise going to cover Shaughnessy. Surprise grabs that ankle right away. And at the end of the second period, Eden Prairie's Jack Surprise 2, Minnetonka's Alex Shaughnessy 1. Surprise is going to go in the bottom position and start off that third period. Shaughnessy is going to cover. Surprise tries to stand up right away. Shaughnessy brings it back down to the mat. Shaughnessy working on that near side arm. Surprise comes up. Surprise up now, 3-1 over Shaughnessy. Both wrestlers feeling each other out. Shaughnessy heavy on the head. Surprise had that forearm. Heavy on the head by Shaughnessy again. Both wrestlers feeling each other out. Shaughnessy has the inside tie. Surprise goes to that 2-on-1. Far side arm. Now to the head. Got 50 seconds left in the third period. Shaughnessy's down by 2 points. Jack Surprise, 3-1. Surprise tries an arm drag with a leg sweep. Doesn't get it. Shaughnessy with a shot. Surprise sprawls. Right back up. Surprise tries a pass by. Nothing. Both wrestlers are great match. Shaughnessy down by 2 points. And Surprise wins at 132 pounds, 3-1. And now wrestling at 138 pounds. Lincoln Bonney, a 10th grader, wrestling a junior from Minnetonka, Diego Pitt. Both wrestlers trying to get that third tie. Bonnie, Mean Prairie. Pitt has that front headlock, spins around, it gets 2 points. Pitt's looking, riding that ankle, far side. Getting a little high. Looks like he's trying to tilt him. Bonnie says no. Pitt's trying to flatten him back down. Big arm chop outside arm. Looks like he's got that back to a bar, far side. Trying to bring it back around. Diego Pitt. He's got Lincoln Bonnie on his back. We got 50 seconds left in the first period and a pin by Pitt. 1 minute and 11 seconds. Diego Pitt. Now wrestling at 145 pounds from Eden Prairie, Gianni Cozy Jr. Wrestling a 12th grader, Ethan Sandom. Sandom, senior from Minnetonka, Cozy Jr. Sandom with the Russian. He's trying to circle with Cozy. Cozy fighting him off. Both wrestlers separate back to the center of the circle. Sandom heavy on the head, got an underhook. Cozy says, no, thank you. I'm going to get out and let's wrestle my match. Sandom tries to pass by. Come right back to the neutral position. Sandom heavy on the head, tries to rush in 2-on-1. Switches it to an underhook. Sandom comes down with that single. Oh, and out of bounds. No points. Both wrestlers. Sandom's got that underhook. It's like Sandom's going back down for that single. Cozy says, no, I'm not going to make it that easy for you. Cozy trying to stretch out that leg. Trying to stretch out Sandom. Sandom switches it to a double leg. Sandom works his way up, gets 2 points. Sandom keeps that leg. Gets that bar. He's got to be careful here. Oh, he's got a double bar arm, it looks like. Sandom circles back. Looks like he's going crossbody to his back for Cozy. Oh, and the clock runs out at the end of the first period. 2 near fall. Minnetonka's Ethan Sandom 4. Eden Prairie's Gianni Cozy 0. Green's going to defer. Neutral. Goes both up for Cozy. Cozy tries to snap down Sandom. Sandom goes right back to that 2-on-1 or Russian. Sandom's got it again. Sandom heavy on the head now with an underhook. Warning red for stalling. Sandham tries that single. Sandham needs to elevate his hips here. Cozy's making it difficult here for him. Cozy's trying to get that other leg in. And stalemate. We got 49 seconds left. Sandham goes right away to that underhook. Right back down to the single. He's trying to suck it in. Cozy's not making it easy. Nice sprawl by Cozy. Working on those hands on Sandham. Back right in that position we were in right before. Sandham grabs Cozy's head, puts Cozy to his back. And a pin by Ethan Sandham. 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
Winner by fall, 145, Minnetonka's Ethan Sandham.
All right.
At 152 from Eden Prairie, Bryce Nagel. From Minnetonka, Gabe Schumacher.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, at 152 pounds from Eden Prairie, Bryce Daigle, ranked number 4 in the state, against Minnetonka's Gabe Schumacher, ranked number 9 in the state. Should be a good match. Both wrestlers are very aggressive. Daigle down on that low single. Schumacher countering with Daigle pops out, comes up, gets 2 points. Daigle 2, Schumacher 0. Daigle's got that working, got that far side leg locked up, working far side arm, 2-on-1, trying to get that arm back. Schumacher's gets his leg free. Daigle's got the near side leg locked still. Five seconds left in the first period. Daigle's up 2-0. Gabe Schumacher's going to go down. Schumacher get 1 point escape. Oh, out of bounds. No points. Hopkins had 21. Both wrestlers in the neutral position. Sorry about that. Ooh, Daigle with a nice pass by. Daigle looks back, looks at the clock. "52 seconds left. We're wrestling on the edge of the mat here. Daigle from Eden Prairie in the black leads 4-1 over Minnetonka's Gabe Schumacher. Schumacher set. Daigle covers. Schumacher gets 1 point escape. Schumacher going heavy on the head. Daigle tries to snap and get that outside ankle. Daigle with the duck under. 2 points. Scores now. Daigle from Eden Prairie 6. Schumacher from Minnetonka 2 at the end of the second period. Daigle's going to go down to start third period. Schumacher's going to come cover. Whistle blows. Schumacher's going to try a cradle. Oop. Caught Gabe's Schumacher's head. 2 points reversal on for Daigle. Daigle's got that near side leg locked up on Schumacher. Trying to go cross body on him, trying to tilt him. Got it. Getting near fall. Three near fall, Daigle. Score is now 11-2 in favor of Daigle over Schumacher from Minnetonka. "55 seconds left in the third period. Daigle's riding Schumacher strong here. Daigle still got that near side leg locked. Schumacher tries, gets out. Both guys up to neutral position. Scores now Daigle 11, Schumacher from Minnetonka 3. Both wrestlers are trying to get their tie. Got 25 seconds left in the third period. Both wrestlers look like they're pretty intent wrestling right there on the edge of the mat. Daigle pushes out Schumacher, stalling on Daigle from Eden Prairie. Daigle duck under. Oh, Schumacher almost got him. Oh! 2 points, Daigle. And at the end of the third period, Eden Prairie's Bryce Daigle 13, Minnetonka's Gabe Schumacher 3. And wrestling at 160 pounds from Eden Prairie, forfeit.
Clayton Moorhead receives a forfeit.
Yep.
At 170 from Eden Prairie, Tobias Ingen, and from Minnetonka, Marco Christensen.
And Marco Christensen with a big win in a pin in 20 or 12 seconds. Now wrestling for Eden Prairie, a freshman, Julian Berg, and his opponent. Wrestling from Minnetonka, a junior, Alejandro Torbenson.
Wrestling at 182 from Minnetonka, Alejandro Torbenson, and from Eden Prairie, Julian Berg.
Torbenson with a low sweep single, gets 2 points. Torbenson has really improved, come on strong towards the end. Torbenson's got a half. Julian Berg's trying to peel that off, looking away, back to his stomach. Torbenson's got that 2-on-1. Torbenson's getting near fall. Two, near fall, Torbenson. Berg's trying to get out. Torbenson's going to let him up. Torbenson and Berg. Torbenson in the blue from Minnetonka, Julian Berg in the black. Alejandro Torbenson in deep on the single. Berg had a wizard and came out. Torbenson's got that far side leg trapped. 25 seconds left in the first period. Torbenson's working on that near side or far side arm. 15 seconds left in the first period. Torbenson's locking that near side leg, trying to push his head down. And at the end of the first period, Torbenson from Minnetonka 6, Berg from Eden Prairie 1. Berg is going to go down, start off the second period. Torbenson's going to cover. Caution on Torbenson. That's his first caution of the match. Berg tries to come out. Torbenson follows. Torbenson's trying to get the butcher, and it looks like. Torbenson's got him. And a big pin by Torbenson. In 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Now wrestling at 195 pounds. From Eden Prairie, London Bowie, 10th grader. And from Minnetonka at 195, a senior, Quincell. Quincell gets that outside leg, bringing it up for a single. front trip. Brings him down. 2 points for Sal. Keeps that far side wrist. Bowie's trying to stand up. Working the hands for Bowie. Out of bounds, both wrestlers. Bowie's going to go down. Bowie tries standing up right away. Sal lets him go. One escape. Shot by Bowie. Sal tries to counter. Got near side cradle standing. He's got it locked to his back for Sal. Sal readjusts. Bowie comes to his stomach. Sal's coming back to that cradle again. He's got it locked again. Knee up and over. Grip came out. Going for near fall here. Quincel's going to try to readjust. Bowie goes back to his stomach. Three near fall for Sal on that last turn. Quincel's got that far bar. Trap, trying to get him up and over, taking his time. Readjusts. Bowie's. Oh, and a pin for Quincel. In 1 minute and 49 seconds.
Wrestling at 220, Eden Prairie's Luke Bouchard, Minnetonka's Daniel Mafate. Eden Prairie's Luke Bouchard wins by injury to fall.
Now wrestling at heavyweight for your Eden Prairie Eagles, a freshman, Will Sather, and his opponent for Minnetonka, a senior, Dalton Lawrence. Both guys aggressively. Sather pushing Lawrence to the edge of the mat. Fireman's by Sather. Lawrence falls to his hip. 2 takedown. Sather outside of the mat, and now they're out. Sather on top covers, chops Lawrence, tries to tilt him. Lawrence is, or Sather got that far side shoulder, trying to get him to come up and over. Lawrence gets out, goes back to his stomach. Sather comes out, has that far side arm, bringing it over to the back. Far side. Trying to get Lawrence to go over. Sather gets Lawrence to go over. He's getting swipes. And Eden Prairie's Will Sather with a pin in the first period. 1 minute and 27 seconds.
Final score, Minnetonka Skipper 60, Eden Prairie Eagles 19.
And a quick breakdown here. So at 106 pounds, Minnetonka's Charlie Palm beats Zach Wiseman by pin in 1 minute and 3 seconds. And at 113 pounds, Minnetonka's Michael Giovinco pins Justice Bates in 2 minutes and 42 seconds. At 120 pounds, Corey Jost gets a forfeit over Eden Prairie. Then at 126 pounds, Minnetonka's Peter Barrett pins Tanner Swanson in 1 minute and 35 seconds. Then at 132 pounds, Jack Surprise from Eden Prairie beat Alex Shaughnessy 3-1. Then at 138 pounds, Minnetonka's Diego Pitt pinned Lincoln Bonney from Eden Prairie in 1 minute and 11 seconds. Then at 145 pounds, Minnetonka's Ethan Sandum pinned Gianni Cozy in 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Then at 152 pounds, Eden Prairie's Bryce Daigle major decision over Gabe Schumacher 13-3. Then at 160 pounds, Blake Moorhead, senior from Minnetonka, gets a forfeit over Eden Prairie. Then at 170 pounds, Marco Christensen pins Tobias Ingen in 12 seconds. Then at 182 pounds, Minnetonka's Alejandro Torbenson pins Julian Berg in 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Then at 195 pounds, Minnetonka's Quinsell pins London Bowie from Eden Prairie in 1 minute and 49 seconds. Then at 222 pounds, we have an injury default to Luke Bouchard from Eden Prairie. Then at heavyweight from Eden Prairie, your winner by pin in 1 minute and 27 seconds, freshman Will Sather. And score, Minnetonka 60, Eden Prairie 19. Next up, Minnetonka will be wrestling on Saturday. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this commentating, and be safe, and good luck to Minnetonka in the future, and to Eden Prairie. Nice season, and we'll see you at individual sections.